Today, we're checking into the charming Disney's Boardwalk Hotel, a resort full of nostalgia and fun. We'll kick things off with a sweet stop at the elegant cake bake shop. You may not believe the price for a slice of cake here. Plus, we'll show you some other food available on the boardwalk. We'll give you a room tour so you can see what it's like to stay on the boardwalk. Then we're off to Magic Kingdom for the extended evening hours. Is it really worth staying up late? We'll take you with us and show you just how empty the park got and how much we were able to do. You won't believe how different the park feels after hours. Join us. Hello, we're at the Boardwalk Hotel in Walt Disney World. We're going to stay here for a few nights. This is the start of our trip for Kaylin's bat mitzvah. She decided for her bat mitzvah, instead of having a big party, to go on a family vacation. So if you're not familiar with the bat mitzvah, it's when a Jewish person comes of age at 13.
Or 12 if you're a girl.
Or 12 sometimes if you're a girl. So we're going to stay here for a few nights. Tonight we have the after hours at Magic Kingdom.
No, extended evening hours.
Extended evening hours, pardon me. And then we're off to the Disney Treasure. So let's go check out the room. This is room 2045. As we come in, we got some nice artwork with Mickey and Minnie in their old-fashioned outfits. Nice space here at the entry for luggage or strollers. To the left, because this is DVC, we have a little kitchenette here. A little refrigerator. A Keurig. Oh, Keurig with a big pot. Microwave, toaster. Got some silverware, some plastic silverware. And some cups and plates. Single sink, Disney body lotion and bath soap, hair dryer, closet with a safe, an ironing board, luggage stand, extra pillows. Oh, we got a steam iron. And then here's the bed. I believe it's a queen size bed. I like this artwork because old style. USB and USB-C plug near the bedstand. And then on this side also, I've got some more outlets, USB and USB-C. Here we have a reading lamp. Nice area under the bed to store luggage. Nice that Disney does that. And then we've got a pull-down Murphy bed. And then this pull-down also, nice big TV. And outside we have a view of the lake and the boardwalk.
I've been really enjoying this because you can people watch and then you get to see everything.
Oh wow, this is really nice. Oh, you can see the top of Spaceship Earth way over there, yep.
I think the fireworks are somewhere around.
Oh yeah.
To see a little bit of it.
This is really pretty. We can see the beach club and the yacht club.
Yeah.
Some drawers and some chairs here. And let's take a look at this pull-down Murphy bed. First of all, I gotta appreciate the artwork here.
There's another picture.
Yeah, it's always so cute when they do this. How it's, yeah, they always have like a sleepy photo, sleep time photo, and then they have some. You can see the beach club there.
It's like the window here.
Yeah, it's like looking out the window here. We have the beach club. Max and Goofy are sleeping, and then some carousel decor. And now let's pull down this one. Where's the Mickey?
Whoa, you know what's so cool?
What?
For Murphy, he's sleeping in that bed in the back is like the same pattern.
Oh.
Max is sleeping in this bed and you can see in the picture, you can see this.
Oh yeah. You can see that Max is sleeping in the Murphy bed and Goofy is sleeping in this bed. You can see the background.
And you can even see his nose.
Let's pull down this one and see what we've got.
Wow.
Wow, that's so cool.
Whoa.
That lifts up, oh, I guess for storage.
It's a table.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And then you can even put those chairs and then put them over there and sit them out.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
great room. Alright, we're gonna walk down the boardwalk and get some dinner. They have this area set up for movie night, and they have s'mores making. The girls are gonna get some pizza. I'm gonna check out the Boardwalk Deli They have sub sandwiches and salads here, with croissants and other pastries and cookies. Whoa, giant pieces of pizza. This is the berry salad with chicken. How's the pizza? It's thin.
I was just going to say, it wasn't the best pizza. It was super thin, which was nice, but it barely had any sauce. But it hit the spot because I was super hungry.
All right, next we're gonna get dessert at the Cake Bake Shop. It's a restaurant that you can eat at also, but we're just going to get some cake. Oh, it's pretty in here. They have merchandise. Wow, $150 for a whole cake. Oh, that's the Marie Antoinette one. Oh, that's wild. Oh, $6 for one truffle. Oh, you can buy glitter for $37. Everything's very glittery here. Even the chocolate chip cookies.
It says our signature cake slices are generously sized to serve 1 to 2 guests. And
What?
if you look at this, I don't know how one person could eat that. So this is the Millionaire Cake, which is Valhalla French chocolate cake filled with Callebaut Belgian chocolate ganache, homemade salted caramel sauce, vanilla buttercream, and homemade butter shortbread cookies, topped with Callebaut Belgian chocolate fudge, shortbread, and salted caramel sauce. Now, I don't know if I said all that correctly, but it's a mouthful. I don't think she got any frosting.
Yeah, I said of course.
So this is the gluten-free chocolate brownie. It's a very dense brownie, and it has gold glitter on it. Oh, this is very dense. It's hard to get out. All right. It has a crunchy crust. It's good. Very chocolatey. No frosting.
Is it fudgy?
It's fudgy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take the bus to Magic Kingdom now. And here's a pro tip: if you're staying at the Swan or Dolphin, walk to the Boardwalk to take the bus from here, because the buses from the Swan and Dolphin take you to the TTC, and then you have to get into the entrance of Magic Kingdom. Whereas if you take the bus from the Boardwalk, it goes right to the entrance.
They also have for some places the option at the Swan and Dolphin, the boat.
Right, but if you're going to Magic Kingdom, you have to take the bus. All right, we made it to Magic Kingdom. It's a beautiful night. The weather is great. Let's go on some rides. Pretty flowers. The lighting looks so nice at dusk.
You love this time.
We got an I'm celebrating my bat mitzvah pin for Caitlin, and Rebecca's birthday is coming up pretty soon, so she got a birthday pin. You can get the pins in any of the shops. We went in the Emporium. Getting fairly crowded as people start waiting for the fireworks. We've actually never done the laugh floor before, so we're gonna do the laugh floor.
I'm Mike Wazowski. That's Wazowski with one eye.
Think of a number between 1 and 23. You are thinking of a number, yes?
Yes.
And can you put your fingers next to your head like little antennas, please? It's very safe and it helps with the mind reading. Read about Alan so that Alan can film this. Okay, thank you, Alan. You can put your antennas down now unless you like that look for you. And your number was 17.
No.
Oh, that was awkward. Who was thinking of the number 17? Oh, that guy. And somebody else was.
Well, that was fun. It was neat how they interact with the audience so much. It was an entertaining show. Whoa! Whoa!
Aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around New Orleans.
Free, I'm getting a ride from Caitlin. All right, it's 10 p.m., which means the park is officially closed, but we have extended evening hours because we're staying at a deluxe resort, so we have 2 more hours in the park.
Let's see how much we can get done.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you. scan our magic bands to ensure that we're staying at a deluxe resort.
Love that. I love Marvel movies too. What's yours?
Aladdin.
High five! Best answer all night. He knows what's up.
Oh no, spring! Ah! Ah! All the lines are very short. It's only 5 minutes for pirates. The Jungle Cruise is not open during extended evening hours. That's why we went on it right before the park closed. And there's no line for Aladdin. Hey guys, there's no line for Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Yeah, let's not do that.
This here is called the Poop River because I guess around this time in history, people would just throw their waste and it would collect here. I don't know. It would like go down the middle of the street. Look how empty it is. There's nobody around here in Liberty Square. When the wait time at Haunted Mansion is 13 minutes, that means it's a walk on. It never goes below 13. It's 13 basically means 0.
Unless it's actually 13.
This line is empty now for Haunted Mansion. Fantasyland is pretty empty. Nobody in line for Small Worlds. The Barnstormer featuring Goofy as the Great Goofini is a walk-on. Alright, we're the only people on here.
Para su seguridad.
And walking on to Dumbo. Kind of feels like we're VIPs. We just walk in with no line. Whoa, whoa. There are extended evening hours once a week at Magic Kingdom, and it's a great day for us to do it because we just flew in from the West Coast, so we're still on West Coast time, and they have extended evening hours once a week at Epcot as well. This is a cool line because it's like you're in the Darling's house. There's some foreshadowing. There's a pirate flag, there's like pirate ship and sword fighting. You're trying to grab a... I like when the bells come. It's a cool effect. Oh yay, bells! Kenny, you're going crazy.
Pixie dust, and off we go!
I like this one. It's nicer than Disneyland, and they have some extra stuff, and they modify the Native American part, so less racist now.
What was it before?
They're like looking mean and red-faced. All right, emptiness. That ride is extra fun at night. Alright, we're walking on Winnie the Pooh, no line.
East Wind traded places with West Wind.
There's a fun Easter egg right here in Owl's house. A picture of Mr. Toad giving Owl the deed to this property because this is the location where Mr. Toad's Wild Ride used to be. Alright, it's midnight, so the extended evening hours has ended. We did basically a day's worth of stuff in 4 hours. We did 13 rides total, and how many in the extended hours?
8 in the
extended hours, and actually we did under 4 hours because we actually left the boardwalk just before like 8 o'clock. So that's pretty impressive.
And that's like over, like I feel like the average for like a whole day.
Yeah. So if you get the extended evening hours, definitely worth it to do it if you have the opportunity.
And even if you came in, like we flew in today, and you didn't have an annual pass like we did, it probably is worth it to get all that done with like no lines. It was wonderful.
Yeah. It's so pretty here. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe so you can continue to join us on our adventures. We'll see you soon.